What's up, everybody? Today we have a lot of updates to go over. Johnny Somali just received an additional charge for his trial next month. On top of that, we have Jack Doherty, who just did the lamest collaboration ever. As well, we have a Somalian streamer who is really pissed off with Johnny because he is tarnishing the Somalians' names, so he calls him out for a duel. Now, let's not waste any time. Let's start with the new charges. Alright, so all the new information regarding Somali is coming to us from the channel Legal Mindset. Go check out his channel. The link is in the description. But just to recap what's going on with Somali, the case is still scheduled for March 7th, 2025. It is venued in the Western District. The travel ban is still in effect. He can't leave. He's not allowed to work, and he cannot stream. And now there are additional charges. So as of today, Ramzi Khalid Ismail is charged with an additional count of violating the Minor Crimes Act, and the cases were merged today. Johnny has not received an official English translation of this court decision yet, and he was learning it from Legal Mindset's stream. Now, what's really important here is that he has been charged with this before. This is the second count for violating the Minor Crimes Act. And the Minor Crimes Act is extremely vague. It's extensive. It covers so many things. So we don't know exactly what he did to receive this charge, but we know that it's very serious because the cases have been merged. Usually they don't really take this very seriously, but they are trying to establish a pattern of behavior. So I'll let Legal Mindset explain very briefly what it could be. But once again, Johnny Somali commits so many crimes, it's hard to tell which one he actually did for this specific charge.
Can include, and I'm just going to read some of them: breaking into empty houses, carrying concealed weapons, preparing for violence. Let's see, failure to report people in need of support. So having knowledge of people with disabilities and not helping them. False assumption of official titles. So saying he's a lawyer, right? Inertia selling of goods and solicitation. Unauthorized posting of advertising, interference with water, littering, urinating, damaging nature, right? Begging, creation of insecurity, making someone feel uneasy, annoyed, drinking, disturbance of neighbors.
So if you guys have been watching the Johnny Somali saga for some time, you know that Somali has pretty much committed all of these crimes. So it's hard to tell which one, but the going theory is that possibly it's for the time where he harassed this disabled streamer. He went down on all fours, acted like a dog. I don't have the clip here, but I have covered it in the past. So it's possible that that is the reason. Now, this is very serious because according to Legal Mindset, they don't usually merge these cases. They usually try them individually. And now the fact that they are merging everything together, there is a very high probability that he will face some actual prison time for this because they are trying to show a pattern of behavior, not just one incident, but a constant behavior that just proves that he is a criminal and deserves actual prison time. Now, Legal Mindset did say that there's a high probability that the case will be pushed back, which would be the best case scenario because it means Johnny Somali has to stay there, cannot work, cannot live stream, and cannot harass people. So if it gets pushed back, that's even better. Now, before we move on to Jack Doherty, I want to show you guys this clip from a Somalian streamer. Now, Johnny Somali was the one that started this confrontation with this guy. He told him to stop cloud chasing and that he wants to find him in Seoul, South Korea. And this guy was just like, dude, you are ridiculous. You get whooped everywhere you go. It is a hilarious clip. Take a look at this.
Stop clout chasing. I'll find you in Seoul. Hey man. Bro, they beat you up in Japan. They beat you up like 4 times in Korea. I don't understand how you still have the confidence to be dropping comments like this, bro. And you say you do this for clout. But bro, all of this, you're banned from 2 countries. You've been beaten up 6 times on camera. Sometimes on your own live. You've been arrested now in Korea. You're banned from leaving the country. And they're threatening to deport you. And all of this just to get 3,000 followers. You have 3,000 followers, bro, after all of this. Surely there's a more efficient career plan for you, bro. Just make a CV, send it to me, bro. I'll look for jobs for you on Indeed. We can find something for you to do to make money. content creation is not for everyone, bro. It doesn't have to be this by force, bro. Second thing, bro, just take the Somali out of your name, man. My people embarrass us all the time on social media, but it's one thing when they do it. It's another thing when a foreigner's just dragging our name through the mud like this, man. I've had enough, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be in Seoul for like another week and a half. And I'll probably be going live at night, just exploring the streets of Seoul. I'm not hiding or anything, man. Feel free to come and find me at any time.
I love how he's actually trying to help him make a CV. Somali, I'll help you pass it around. What the hell is Somali supposed to do for anybody? He is a worldwide lolcow. I mean, he wouldn't be able to work anywhere. He pretty much destroyed his entire life for, 3,000 subscribers? Absolutely pathetic. Now, while we're on the topic of absolutely pathetic people, let's take a look at Jack Doherty, as he just did his cringiest collaboration so far. And this time it is with Wes Watson. Now, if you don't know who Wes Watson is, he's pretty much a beta male influencer where he pretends to be an alpha male and you should envy his life. Meanwhile, he's a sensitive little snowflake. And recently he got arrested. The world is laughing at him. And now he's doing a collab with Jack Doherty and he's not even getting recognized. He talks to this chick and this chick is like, "Who are you?"
I'm the biggest. I know exactly. I do the biggest at content. I was making content in prison before I got out. I had, how many followers you got?
3K.
I had 10,000. I had 10,000 followers before I left prison, after doing 10 years. Now I have 900,000. That's one of my cars. I mean, look, I literally live in a mansion across the water right here. I have a Bugatti that matches one of my Uruses. I've had every car.
Holy shit, this is cringe. You can almost smell the insecurity coming out of the screen just watching this. Like, dude, we get it. You have money, you rented a couple cars, you rented a couple houses, but it doesn't change the fact that you are an ultimate beta, just like Jack Doherty, who's sitting next to you. They are so insecure, they have to overcompensate by flexing their perceived wealth.
I'm one of the most viewed people online.
Rich.
What's your advice? Don't make content. Document your life. So even when I was broke, I documented my life. And I showed people that I have good habits that make you stronger, more fit, more mentally disciplined.
Mentally disciplined, is that right? This guy was actually beating down on a man with his friends. It was like a 4-on-1. And he's calling himself mentally disciplined. This idiot will have a lot of time to meditate while he's in prison for felony assault. That's for damn sure.
And I documented my life and sold the way I live. And I sold that from, I got out with $200 6 years ago. And I sold that all the way up until like 20 million off of small programs that were $299 to like $2,000. And then I started teaching people how to make content. Then I started selling packages for like $40,000. And now, top of the game.
I'm gonna get your Instagram.
Just type in real Wes Watson.
Like, you gotta try hard to tap in.
Oh my god, you can't even make this shit up. Jack Doherty's trying to insert himself in the conversation. You have to try to tap in. What does that even mean? What the hell does that mean? You can't apply that to real life. How do I make more money? Oh yeah, you just tap in. That is nonsense advice. Anyways, even amongst betas, Jack Doherty shines bright as an absolute insignificant beta male. Hilarious stuff. Now, remember the guy I covered a few days ago that threw the ice on the Japanese worker? Well, I do have a good update because he was banned from Kick, and it looks like he's shaping up to be the next Johnny Somali. There's even a clip of him pissing in a building because he couldn't find a bathroom. So I'll keep a close eye on him, and thank you so much for watching the video. Now do me a favor, if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. We just hit 40,000 and we're on our way to 50,000, and I know it's possible with your help. Thank you so much in advance, and I'll see you guys on the next one.